Have you ever loved someone who hurt you and still found it hard to walk away? Someone who broke your trust, ignored your needs, or caused you emotional pain, yet your heart stayed attached. This experience confuses many people, but it's more common than you think. Loving someone who hurts you doesn't mean you're weak. It means something deeper is happening in your psychology. One reason this happens is emotional attachment. When we bond with someone, especially through vulnerability, intimacy, or shared history, our brain forms strong emotional connections. Even when the relationship becomes painful, those bonds don't disappear overnight. Your heart remembers the good moments, the promises, the potential, and that memory competes with the pain. Another powerful factor is trauma bonding. Trauma bonds form when emotional pain and emotional comfort come from the same person. Your brain begins to associate relief with the very person causing the hurt. The cycle of hurt and affection creates emotional addiction. Not because you enjoy pain, but because your nervous system becomes dependent on the emotional highs and lows. Many people also confuse love with hope. You don't just love who they are. You love who they could be. You hold on to their potential, their apologies, their promises, and the version of them that shows up sometimes. That hope becomes stronger than the reality of their behavior, keeping you emotionally invested. There's also the role of self-worth. When someone hurts you and you stay, it often isn't because you don't see the pain. It's because part of you believes you deserve it, or that you must earn love through endurance, sacrifice, or suffering. This belief often comes from childhood experiences where love was conditional, inconsistent, or unpredictable. Another reason is familiarity. The human brain prefers what it knows, even when what it knows is harmful. Chaos can feel normal. Emotional instability can feel familiar. And a peace, ironically, can feel uncomfortable when you're not used to it. So you return to what hurts because it feels known, not because it's good. You may also fear being alone more than being hurt. Loneliness can feel terrifying, especially if your identity became tied to the relationship. Walking away doesn't just mean losing them. It means losing the future you imagine, the routines, the emotional connection, and sometimes even your sense of self. But here's the truth. Love is not supposed to hurt you repeatedly. Love can be challenging, yes, but it should not drain you, diminish you, or damage your self-worth. Real love makes you feel safe, seen, respected, and valued, not anxious, confused, or emotionally exhausted. Healing begins when you stop asking, "Why do I love them?" and start asking, "Why am I accepting pain as part of love?" That shift changes everything. It moves the focus from them to you, your needs, your wounds, your boundaries, and your worth. Breaking emotional attachment doesn't happen through logic alone. It happens through self-compassion. You don't shame yourself for loving someone who hurt you. You don't judge yourself for staying. You understand yourself. And through understanding, you begin to release. The more you build your self-worth, the less you tolerate emotional pain. The more you value yourself, the less you confuse love with suffering. Healing isn't about becoming cold. It's about becoming emotionally strong. One day, you'll realize that you didn't love them because they hurt you. You loved them because you were human, hopeful, and emotionally wired for connection. But you'll also realize that love doesn't have to hurt to be real. And when you finally choose yourself over someone who keeps hurting you, you're not losing love. You're choosing a healthier version of it.